y'all, long time no see, man. As you can see by the title, we're going on a 3-day cleanse of just grapes and berries. I've been hearing a lot about the grape cure, the grape cleansing and all that. And I really thought it was cool. I've been eating a lot of grapes lately. And I was just gonna go just grapes, but I felt like I really wanted to cleanse myself, and I feel like the berries like aid in digestion really well. So I was like, shoot, let me add the berries on, and I'm gonna get some detoxifying herbs. My grandma bringing them down here today. I got a couple of them. I just need some more. So we just gonna go, straight herbs. Grapes, blueberries, not just berries, blueberries, key lime water. We still gonna do a little honey and tea and all that, And spring water, coconut water, and that's it right there. We're gonna do, I say 3 days, but if I go longer, I go longer, man. But the whole point of the detox and cleanse, man, to cleanse my whole bowels, my whole system. I've been feeling a little backed up, so I really need something like this right here. So we're gonna do this, and it's the weekend too, so I feel like it's the perfect time. The grapes, they so high in energy. They feel so good, man. So, and then we want to work out a little bit while we doing this detox, man. Just to, because the grapes get the lymphatic system moving. So you want to help it out, so you get that sweat going and get that love flowing, and I got up a little bit ago. Everything. Got me a couple grapes up in here. Some honey, spring water. Got my little blender. Sometimes I blend the grapes up. I like blending the grapes up. I can blend them up with the blueberries. Then I got me some key lime water right here. I'm gonna get me a little run in, like a little 2 mile, not nothing serious for real. I'm just getting back into running. Eventually, I want to get into running like marathon, well, maybe marathons, but that's in a couple years, I feel like. And getting back to doing races and all that. And life beautiful, y'all. Life real beautiful. Go stop by the store, get me some coconut water and some water, then we finna hit some run. Y'all stay with me, man. And as far as when it comes to grapes, let me break that down real quick. At first I was a real big advocate of just seeded grapes, And then I heard Yaki Awaken say, I'd rather do organic seedless fruit than inorganic seeded fruit. And I wondered why he said that. I thought, seedless fruit is just the devil, all that, yada yada. But I found out that and my granddaddy back there, y'all. But I found out that the seeded. He just threw me off a little bit. Hold on, give me 1 second. The seed though. I'm doing the organic seedless grapes, because they ain't even got no seeded grapes where I'm at for real. At least not none that I know of. You feel me? So I'll get, I say try. I think I like the organic seedless grapes. I feel like they actually feel better than the inorganic ones. But I say do it how you do it. I think the inorganic grapes they got too many pesticides and everything on them, y'all. So do it how you do it, man. I say if you're gonna do it, go organic. Seedless or not when it comes to the grapes, because the only real difference is where they come from. The seed that grow from the seed, and the seedless, they cut a piece off the seed of grapes, they cut a stem off and they sprout it, and that's how they grow the seedless grapes. So it ain't as unnatural as you think it would be, but regardless, man, y'all get with me, stay with me, stay up. We're gonna get back with y'all.
Who that number 3 is?
Got them, y'all.
Texas and Alabama.
Hold on real quick right there. And y'all, I know I said what I said about seedless fruit. What I really mean is seedless grape. That's the only thing seedless I do is grapes. And anything else I wouldn't dare do seedless. Like watermelon, wouldn't dare. I tried it. It just don't work for me, man. Everything, That may change in the future. It may not, but everything else I'd much rather have seeded. But the grapes I do organic seedless before. I can't say I never do inorganic seeded, but I damn sure ain't doing no inorganic seedless, But y'all, yeah. What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all can see me, man. So feeling good though, y'all, man. Finna go ahead and give me a little run in. I loaded up on grapes, man. Gotta get right though, real quick. It's gonna be a little something short, something good. Gotta get right, cause my little cousin in the band, he got him. He in the homecoming parade, and we going to see him at the homecoming game. Got a lot of family coming down. They having a big event this weekend in our city, so. But like the grape thing, the grapes and this cleanse is going well. I gotta make sure I get my detox herbs in, later on. So I ain't gonna have nothing to do after the game, man. We're gonna detox good. We're gonna detox well. So, I gotta make sure I'm getting in. But it's going well, man. Number of grapes, and I got some coconut water, some spring water. It's cool. I kind of like subconsciously ease myself into this because I've been eating a lot of grapes lately. As I told you, since I could never find the seeded grapes, but I found the organic seedless grapes, and then I heard the information from Yaki. Let me try and see what they talking about. And I tried them, and they really benefited. The organic seedless grapes. I heard a lot of people, they was doing the grape cleanse, and they were doing just any grape, and they weren't doing organic, and they was having a lot of difficulties, a lot of problems, a lot of health issues. And then I heard, some people, you hear a lot of people complain about it, and then you hear a lot of people do the opposite. And what I noticed about the people that did the opposite, they all either said they switched over to organic grapes, or they already started with organic grapes. So you just be careful, like what produce you getting, where you getting it from, how you getting it. Not everything organic is good. Not everything inorganic is bad. So it's just a label, but just know how to look at your produce. If it need proper cleaning, I really just rinse my grapes off and go for it. I'm a country nigga though, so I can do that. My microbiome can handle it, but it's a lot of good benefits because the grapes hold like some of the highest energy out of all fruits. I think it holds the highest, matter of fact. Grapes hold the highest energy, so it's perfect for something like pre-workout. Like I told you, I blend them up. That's that. Yeah, I just blend them up with a little bit of water, and this shit work well. It don't do it like in a regular blender. It wouldn't come out like this, but for some reason, this little portable blender, and it's like one of the best portable blenders. If you got the Ninja Max, the only thing I know that's probably better. But it's like one of the best portable blenders, and it's like $40, man. Get y'all one for real. This shit come in handy. I ain't even got no regular blender no more. I gotta get me one still though, cause it come in handy with bigger shit, better things, it's stronger can be. But this shit is really, really good. Work really, really well, and it come in handy. You can carry wherever you need to. Get y'all the Ninja blender, man. Y'all need to sponsor me when this shit go right. But yeah, blend them up. You can drink this shit, and it give you a lot of energy. Now they really high in sugar, so you definitely. But it ain't. They really good for blood sugar levels though. Even though, despite them being high in sugar, it ain't like watermelon where like you can get like a real crazy sugar high from. Like watermelon can just raise your blood sugar so high and you be just off your rocker. But with the grapes, it's yeah, it ain't like that, man. I heard they actually good for blood sugar. So yeah, it's a book called The Grape Cure that I gotta get. But from what I hear about this book, it's a lady named Johanna Branson. It was 1925, and she wrote this book. And in this book, she had stomach cancer, and she went a very long time on just grapes. And in that time period, she She ended up healing herself from stomach cancer. She did a lot of fasting before and it wasn't working for her. She helped a lot of other people fast. Damn truck over here. She helped a lot of other people fast. And you know, it went down how it went down, but she ended up doing this grape cure with her own research, and it just, you know, it cured up her stomach cancer completely, man. So I could see how, because grapes, they really high energy and they really astringent, meaning they pull on toxins. You know, so it's beautiful. I added the blueberry strictly for the like extra antioxidants and digestion, and you know, also for taste as well. If I can keep it real, it's just beautiful. I'm gonna have to just, you know, go on a long grape cleanse at some point, but you know, right now we just trying, we experiment, we doing our research, and we healing, man. And I want to help other people here. I want to document it, help y'all do the same thing, man. And you feel me? We getting to it. I'm gonna get out here and give me a run in, man. I'm over here at the community college in my city. We getting to it, y'all. Real deal. After the run, y'all, I'm gonna run up in Walmart real quick. Go get me some more grapes, man. Show y'all which ones I've been getting out of here in Walmart. It's, you know, it's pretty much self-explanatory. Organic grapes and red. I never said that the darker the berry, sweeter the juice. The darker the berry, the more nutrients, you know. And yeah, the darker the berry, the more nutrients, man. So red grapes tend to have a lot more nutrients. Also, they got a lot more antioxidants, and some called resveratrol and anthocyanins, and they also have like melanin, kind of like not like the one, kind of like the one we got in our skin. Is similar, but not always the same. Yeah, man, a lot more antioxidants, a lot more cleansing there, a lot more astringent, a lot more pulling, a lot more vitamins and all that shit. Just a, you know, a good bit more in that one is. And the thing about, like, when I was talking about seedless versus seeded, man, the seeded grapes are always gonna have a lot more nutrients. It's just how they go, man. You know, anything that's seeded, you know, and but that don't mean the seedless grapes organically not good for you. You know, so that's it. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna show y'all which ones I get. Oh, so right here, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all which ones I be getting. I'm gonna go to the toilet, the organic one. Yeah, it ain't got green. The green grapes have their own benefits as well, but not nowhere near as much as red. But sometimes you want to slow down with certain things. You know, you want to switch it up sometimes. So I'm gonna just get the red ones for right now. Probably get 2 packs out. Just cause them and they taste the best too, boy. Them motherfuckers be good, y'all. For real. I know that. I try to use it for either the darkest pack or just the ones that look the best. Sometimes they be dark, but they really don't be looking that good. Like this one look alright, you know, it's dark and they look healthy kinda. Sometimes you want to go for the ones with the real green stem. Sometimes they don't even gotta be that dark, they just look dark. So I just go for it like that, man. It's all about the grapes. I will get some blueberries to go too, cause they is in this cleanse, but I just probably focus on grapes for the day, or right now at least. I'm gonna get back to this family. It's almost time for this parade, y'all. Y'all, what's going on, man? So day 3 of the grape cleanse. So it was just grapes and berries. And yesterday, the day before that, it was kind of like that. But now, it's just grapes today, man. It's really been mostly just grapes, you know, the whole day yesterday. And to be honest, I'm thinking about going longer. I feel like it's better with just grapes too. It's a little bit easier. I don't know what it is about adding the blueberries to it. Maybe because I think they kind of out of season. I ain't really sure, but doing just grapes just feels so much better and healthier and just cleansing. I don't know. Yeah. Like, yeah, thinking about going longer, but I may not. I may just add certain foods back to my diet. Maybe like some healthy fats. Maybe just nuts, you know. Maybe just nuts and the grapes. And, you know, I'm doing my little detox tea as well. You know, I've been eating them, blending them. I ain't been juicing them, though. And I got some red grapes today. I mean green grapes, man. Bunch of green grapes, and I got these really organic grapes, man. They got some dark tips on them. So usually when you get grapes like that, they be like real astringent, you know. So they'll make your mouth pucker a little bit. What that really mean? They got a lot of tannins, and they probably pull on a lot of toxins out your body, you know. They'll make your mouth pucker a little bit. It's a good thing, you know, but it's like that dry. People call it dry flavor. I kind of fuck with it because I know that it's gonna do a little bit more cleaner, you know. And sometimes it just be like that. But yeah, man, grape cleanse cool. Thinking about going longer, bro. It feel good. It's certain things that, you know, like you ain't get no fats, none of that other shit in your diet. But it's also really good, like, cause grapes give a lot of energy. I say though, you got to be careful. Like I realize with the blueberries, even though blueberries is low glycemic, not that much sugar, I think when you start adding other fruits and other things, and you eating a bunch of grapes, I think that's when, like, you know, if you can feel the blood sugar raise. That's a big reason why I stopped the blueberries. And then it's also, it's like, I don't know, it just seemed like it complicate things just a little more than what you plan on doing. So, like, if you're gonna eat a bunch of grapes, you probably don't want to take in no other type of sugar, no other fruits and nothing like that. If you're gonna be eating pounds of grapes a day, you probably don't want to be taking in on what you call it. I do the honey inside, like, my tea and shit. But I was doing it, like, with key lime water and honey, and that's, like, kind of like my pre-workout. You know, I think coconut, the sugar in coconut water is cool. But, yeah, like, yeah, you know, just, it's a cool thing, y'all. Real cool thing. And, yeah, I may go longer, man. I'm kind of fucking with it. I may just, or I could necessarily just keep going, keep eating grapes a good bit. Just make that my only source of, like, fruits. And, at least my main source of fruits. Maybe I just go grapes and berries, just cut down on the grapes. And then, you know, like, go with the nuts, and then, you know, start incorporating other foods, maybe avocados, chickpeas, greens, sweet potato, you know, all that type of stuff, man. Just get some more, you know, just ease back into it, get this body back flowing. The whole goal is just to get these bowels moving really well and cleanse, man, because grapes is really good for cleansing. They pull on stuff, and we just trying to cleanse, we trying to heal, we getting better, we getting healthier, y'all, for real, man. Day 3. This may conclude the video. I ain't sure. I'm just happy to be back, man. I gotta getting back into my content creation, into this, you know. I've been on the self-healing journey. I feel like documenting bring a different aspect to it, and it bring a lot more, 1, responsibility, but 2, you know, you get to see your growth, and 3, you get to share it with the world. You know, if you got greatness on the inside, share it with the world, man. That's what I'm doing. So, you feel me? Get with me. Y'all stay up. I'ma stay up. You know, Big Jared here, live and direct. This fall, we going up, man. We making something happen this year. That's just how that's going, y'all. Peace.